Sisi and Mrs. Intisar Sisi attended on Monday a celebration marking Egyptian Women's Day and the Ideal Mother 2023 celebration at El Manara Conference Center in Cairo. Addressing the event, Sisi said the day marks the renewal of his meeting with the great women of Egypt. He said he's proud of the achievements of Egyptian women. Sisi said he's not biased toward women, but he rather seeks to achieve justice in the society. He said women had an important vital role on June 30, adding that women play an important role during crisis. Sisi said he gave directions for the increase of training programs to women and added that qualified women will be eligible to be appointed in leading positions. He said all jailed women and men over deaths will be released before the month of Ramadan. Sisi also said he gave directions to increase women presentation in CEO positions in public institutions. He said there's keenness to balance the personal status law. Sisi said the government has been tasked with supporting women's small and micro enterprises. He also said the state confronts problems in the society through legal mechanisms, and the state is seeking to protect the society through Family Support Fund. Sisi also added that the Family Support Fund is the social guarantor for families. A number of speakers addressed the event, highlighting the role of women and women empowerment programs. The head of National Council for Women, Dr. Maya Morsi, addressed the celebration. She said Egyptian women are proud of what has been achieved for them. She said the number of women benefiting from the services of the Council in 2022 exceeded 12 million. Minister of Social Solidarity, Dr. Niveen Al-Qabbaj, also addressed the Egyptian Women's Day celebration. Dr. Niveen Al-Qabbaj addresses Egyptian Women's Day celebration. She said 3 million girls have been exempted from paying school fees. Al-Qabbaj also said 900,000 illiterate women were educated, while 290,000 women have been trained to enter the job market. She said there's cooperation with the Ifta House, Al-Azhar and the Church of Unify Religious Discourse and create awareness. Planning Minister Hala Said also gave a speech before the celebration. She said women empowerment is a source of pride in Egypt, adding 14,000 women have joined various training programs during the past year. She said Decent Life Initiative has contributed to creating a better life for 8 million women. Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry, the president of COP27 Climate Conference, participates in Copenhagen two-day ministerial meeting on climate that starts on Monday. The meeting, which is hosted by Denmark and chaired by both Egypt and the United Arab Emirates, is entitled Leading Climate Action. Shoukry is due to meet Denmark's Crown Prince and also his Danish counterpart, in addition to a number of officials, to discuss joint cooperation files, especially attracting more Danish investments to Egypt. Egypt's Red Sea resort of Sharm el-Sheikh resumed hosting on Monday a five-way conference aimed at backing calm between the Palestinians and Israelis. The meeting brings together senior political and security officials from Egypt, Palestine, Jordan and the United States and Israel. The Sharm el-Sheikh meeting is a continuation of the consultations of Aqaba meeting that was held on February 26th to back dialogue between the Palestinian and Israeli sides. The Palestinians and Israelis have tackled mechanisms to curb violence to prevent already surging violence from escalating further when the Muslim holy month of Ramadan begins later this week. In a statement issued at the end of earlier meeting, the parties also emphasized the necessity of both Israelis and Palestinians preventing any actions that would disrupt the sanctity of holy sites in Jerusalem during Ramadan. The parties reaffirmed the necessity of de-escalation and reconfirmed commitments made at a previous meeting in Aqaba last month. The two sides in Yemen's conflict on Monday said they had agreed to exchange some 880 detainees after talks in Switzerland facilitated by the United Nations and International Committee for Red Cross. The head of the Yemeni government delegation said around 880 detainees would be exchanged. Yemen's Iran-aligned Houthi group said it would release 181 detainees, including 15